New Year's Eve blessings and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. It's Priestess Melissa. We're going to be looking at a reading on this New Year's Eve, looking at the ShapeShifters Oracle, getting an idea of what we may need to be aware of, shifting out of at this time. Something that may be coming up for us that has been nagging us all year long, potentially. We're then going to look at a few of the moonology cards around all of that, manifestation moonology cards that is, and see what may be going on as advice moving forward. Trust the universe. So maybe you've been in a position of where it feels like you have been doing your best to trust and wait, but you don't feel like you've been seeing what it is that you've been wanting with the Four of Cups. Everything leaves you feeling like, you just want to walk away and it's not even worth your time kind of thing. And this could be around love, since that is all cups energy. So you could be spending a lot of time alone because you're not happy again with the choices that are being presented. You may not even be celebrating tonight or at this time, but regardless of whether we're with someone or not, it really is important to ourselves be in a good energy and feel good about our own lives and the direction that we're going, regardless of if there's a mate or anything of that nature in it. So we're going to use the holographic tarot to clarify everything, coming out with the moonology manifestation cards. We're also going to get some divine doors message cards. That card there is a card about more or less abandonment, and just like a place that perhaps hasn't been visited in a while, and maybe this is, a part of yourself that you're reconnecting with at this time. Could be doing some mirror work, all right? Very good time to really just clear out all of the negative feelings perhaps about those people who could have abandoned us, kind of thing. We abandoning ourselves, through these situations, just kind of numbing out and not dealing with it. This is a time for us to really forgive all of that energetically. It sends it back to where it belongs. I had to go ahead and get my black and white candles for doing my banishment and, return to sender energy. So, do what you feel you need to that will help you for sure. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, guides. We honor you, divine, for bringing the messages through that are most needed for the collective this New Year's Eve. Beautiful. I mean, honestly, like, how could you not look at this time of the year like endings and beginnings, right? Like leaving things behind, moving into a new way of doing things. And of course, many of us are probably in that energy. But most importantly, what I was seeing was potentially around emotions, that we could still be holding for other people, things that we walked away from, left behind, but we could still be thinking about in some way. What do we need to know for the collective, please? Okay, so once upon a midnight dreary, so again, I feel like it's somebody, and it makes me think of, I don't know who sings that song. Oh, once upon a midnight dreary. Didn't I say dreary? Once something in my head. Couldn't escape the memory of a phone calling or what you said. Like a game show contestant with a parting gift. I could not believe my eyes. Yeah, somebody could have really just left you in a state of, wow, I really can't believe this person did this to me. So what's coming out here is a 31 coming to a 4. So this could be dealing with our heart once again, because, that's what we were seeing in the pre-shuffle energy with the tarot. But in any case, like, that is the point where spirit and matter, make that connection. And so having that space cleared out, having it, working properly, not blocked and things of that nature is really going to serve us the best. So it's got creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. So this is the time to tap into, I almost heard, or heard the expression turning your pain into profit kind of energy, like writing your story or something that you experienced, getting it out there. The fairy beat on the bottom, my life is sweet. 6, so maybe, with that float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, like somebody may get stung behind this because people may know it, especially if you are writing a book, who you're talking about. Ooh, brother. Maybe it could be about a brother. Or someone that you considered close. Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. 4 energy again coming out, and 6 on the bottom. All right, so definitely, this is a time of, I feel, getting everything in order and like figuring out what story do you want to tell moving forward, and do we want to keep living, perhaps in the nightmare of what the past has shown us, or do we want to just go ahead and finally let that go? You know what I mean? So let's read our card here today for us. Ravens are omens, and here they are omens of your creativity. They will fly about under moonlight, entering your dreams, speaking to you the words you may have been searching for, dropping toward you with a harsh voice that asks you to weave magic now. The best times for this act are in the in-between times, the times that are ambiguous, paradoxical, and magical. So this is like that twilight time. So maybe, between midnight to 3 in the morning, something of that nature would be that type of time frame when you could really tap into this creativity. It's kind of like where you're in a theta state because you're probably a little drowsy, a little delirious, and this is where you can really just let go of most of your senses and really just allow yourself to connect with spirit for that creativity to flow, right? Whether it be, what do they call that? Automatic writing. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, that you're needing to tap in and write down what it is, almost like an Edgar Casey kind of energy. Maybe you have tapped into this before, woken up when you've had dreams or something of that nature. So, you could even be someone that helps people make sense of their dreams. So people who wish you to pursue a sensible path may feel concerned, but it is far less healthy for you to stop listening to the voice of the divine. The ravens speak of law, and at this time the law says you must let the words flow, the images appear. So this is a time that you really, like, holding it in is causing you more harm than good, if you will, right? It says the song be sung or the dance be moved through. Do not think this creativity out. Let it come out as it will. You are not a pure vessel for spirit, no, but you are a being connecting. You are a being connecting with the creative divine, and in doing so, you are contributing something soulful and magical to a world that becomes more mechanical and dead under the yoke of logic. You will liberate us all and teach us through the power of imagination. So again, this is something very powerful you're tapping into if you're resonating with this message, and do hit the like button if you are. So the meaning of this card says, it is time to shape your dreams into reality. Start that book and keep going. Paint that picture, and then another and another. Capture the divine moment in inspiration, and then by hard work, show up and sweat until it is shaped and completed. You are engaging in sacred magic. You are being asked by the spirits of the world and the laws of the raven and the bright, full moonlit magic to contribute creatively to be touched by the spirit of inspiration. This may not make you rich or well known or even happy, but it will satisfy a deep urge, a craving, a thirst within you. Take steps to become a crafter of magic through creativity, and of course using your hands, obviously, in some way. This is to play out as well. You're being told that it is the law that you do so and that you complete the work. Work hard, learn about yourself, and capture the divine moment for all our sakes. Wow. So this is very interesting and beautiful. So whatever it is that you know can really help others at this time, you know, avoid their pain or heal from their pain easier, right? It's almost like that community energy of the bee. It's like you are the queen bee. Maybe you are that mothering type of energy that people already come to for advice or something of that nature. So again, you're being asked to tap in during those twilight hours, you know, to that creative energy, whatever way that comes out for you. Dance, singing, writing, you know, whatever it is for you, you need to connect at that particular time to really start to open that up more. So what do we need to know from the Moonology manifestation cards? We have 3 at once. All right, so we've got go deeper, new moon in Scorpio. So this is asking you to go deeper within yourself and understand what really, you know, causes that flow within you, causes you to feel in the flow of life, right? Or what's blocking you potentially as well. Speak your world into being. Gemini energy, first quarter moon. So with the writing and speaking, this could be, you know, even just a translation and channeling kind of thing, like I said, with the auto writing. So you're going to be making that connection within yourself, you know, like you haven't made before. New moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. So what's going to help move you forward like that arrow towards where it is that you want to go is definitely staying more positive about your situation. I mean, that just makes sense, right? So first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. So this is your time. Time to charge forward, be that ram energy. I just saw 12:12 on the timer. It's time to, you know, regardless of what has happened in your life up to this point, honor your feelings. Yeah, so make peace with anything within yourself, with that balancing energy. Once again, the yin yang of the Pisces. And also it says go wild, full moon in Leo. So it's like this is not a time to hold yourself back any longer if that's what you have been doing, regardless of what that reason may be. Because, you know, by you holding within yourself whatever it is that you need to get out, whether that is journaling, I mean, it could be as little as journaling, you know what I mean? Because it said it's not necessarily something that, you know, will make you famous or whatever, but maybe you get to get your emotions out about somebody who's constantly stabbing you in the back, you know, stealing, someone you always have to watch your back around, you know, maybe you're trying to heal from that. Go deeper. So with this Page of Wands, it's like make a choice, because the way that you've been going, all right, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's like we need to go deeper and see what is truly going to be help us to feel best about our lives moving forward. What is that path? What, you know, makes us feel passionate? And is it what we've been doing up until this point? So this is really a big evaluation. Yeah. Because it feels like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse that, you know, whatever is you've been doing up till now really hasn't been working out for you and you haven't felt happy. Speak your world into being, so you haven't been completely honest with yourself about what would really bring you happiness. And that's why you haven't been able to experience that to this point. So it's calling for you to have that balance within yourself, first of all, to be honest with yourself about what that is for you and speak that, you know, be able to be with someone where you can be open enough to do so, right? Where you know what you're dealing with, that this is somebody that you can build with, and maybe that's a King of Pentacles that you are either dealing with or could be dealing with moving forward. Ooh, Devil in reverse for focus on the positive. It may be hard for you to, yeah. If you're dealing with somebody who, you know, wanted to have it their way, basically. You could have been dealing with the Sagittarius particularly, because it is a fire sign with the King of Wands, right? But focus on the positive. This person may make it very hard for you too, and separating yourself from them seems like the only way that, you know, you can have any kind of resolution to this situation. But I feel like this person doesn't want that, of course. They don't want you to separate from them. Stepping into your power, though, with Aries, more fire energy. What's coming out for that? You're waiting to make the right move, is what I feel, whoever you are. Yeah. Emperor in reverse. You're done dealing with that energy. Stepping into your own power, moving to the calmer waters with the Six of Wands or Six of Swords. You're done dealing with this Emperor who, you know, insists on having things their way. You're stepping into your own power with this energy. You see her leaping with that ram energy, and you know, Aries is also the ram, so you could be dealing with that energy as well. But in any case, fire sign is really coming out prominent in this reading. Definitely this, you know, situation has left you very confused, very heartbroken, you know, maybe not feeling so great about accepting new offers, you know, in love, or considering love again in the future, at least for a little while anyway, right? You're just happy to get out of a bad situation is what this particular reading looks like. Once upon a midnight dreary. So, you know, this particular midnight, you know, for New Year's may not be quite as awesome and wonderful as it perhaps was in the past, you know, either with other people, maybe you just don't have a lot of people to spend time with at this time, or that particular person, 1717, and so maybe that could be making you feel, you know, a little bit down, if you will. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Doors messages. Begin here. What a beautiful card. So begin here says, do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. So don't fear what travel brings. All right? Don't fear moving away from this controlling energy if that's what you were dealing with. Hit the like button if you're resonating with this energy. Whatever that may be, you know, whether it's an authoritative figure as far as a boss, it could be a husband, it can be, you know, father, but in any case, sunset, you're letting the sun go down on this situation. Time, let's see, time, hold on just a second, time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords and pain fade as the sun's light bursts. Wow, so this is definitely a card about cutting cords, ending tonight. You may want to do that. Once again, very strong coming out in this message here. Don't be afraid of what the new path brings. Allow that old to go and start taking those steps down that beautiful new path, all right? It definitely looks a lot brighter than what you have been dealing with. Let's get some love from the Lovers Oracle cards. Messages out. Yeah, you definitely do deserve happiness, and I see in the past that definitely was not the case. You're done dealing with the controlling energy. If you haven't already taken off, it's asking you to, yeah, just cut your losses, cut the cords, if you will. Balance coming out for your Lover's Oracle advice. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it, and maybe you've done that for a long time, you know. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And what else do we have? Okay, two more. So, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. More energy about moving forward, regaining your balance. And give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way, and know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. And I do feel this energy again of you just needing to be happy that you're not at least in a situation, you know, physically at this moment that is causing you 2020 to you're being able to see from a distance instead of up close and personal, hopefully. But even if you are in the midst of this, allow spirit to connect with you perhaps within those transcendent states in the early, hours of the morning and night, to help you figure out and bring through what that plan is for you to be able to move forward, right? To get out of whatever situation you may need to. That's what I'm seeing here. So definitely allow yourself to be happy and to move forward in the best ways possible. Don't be afraid to cut those cords and to start down that new path, because it looks here like you're going to be so much happier as a result. All right, guys, hit the like button. I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe, bell notifications, and thanks so much. Happy New Year.